Welcome back to Handheld Hero. Doom the Dark Ages is not just another shooter. It's starting to feel like a rescue mission. Right now, Xbox is losing the narrative fast. People are questioning the console, questioning exclusives, questioning Game Pass, and asking if Xbox still has games that feel truly premium. So Xbox doesn't just need another release, it needs a statement. It needs something brutal, polished, unhinged, and impossible to ignore. Because let's be real, if Doom can't make Game Pass feel premium, what can? This is not some safe little side project. This is Doom, one of the most important shooter franchises in gaming. And The Dark Ages has one of the cleanest pitches Xbox could ask for, a medieval war against hell, a prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, the origin story of the Doomslayer's rage before he became the legend everyone fears. That concept sells itself. You take the Slayer, drop him into a gothic meat grinder, give him brutal weapons, throw demons in his way, and let the player become a walking natural disaster. That is exactly the kind of energy Xbox needs right now. Because Xbox's problem is not just they need more games. Xbox needs games that feel undeniable. Games that don't need 1,000 excuses. Games that don't need people saying, maybe it gets better after a few patches. Games that don't feel like they're only there to fill a subscription calendar. Doom. The Dark Ages cannot feel average. It has to hit from minute one. And this is where Game Pass becomes a double-edged sword. When Game Pass hits, it looks like the best deal in gaming. A massive game day one without paying full price up front. That is powerful. But when the big games don't hit hard enough, the whole strategy starts looking weaker. Because Microsoft has trained players to see Game Pass as the center of the Xbox ecosystem. So now every major Xbox release carries extra weight. People aren't just asking, is Doom good? They're asking, does this prove Game Pass still matters? And that is a dangerous place to be. Because when a premium game launches straight into a subscription, some players stop seeing it like a blockbuster. They start seeing it like content. Something added to the library. Something to sample for a few hours. Something to uninstall if it doesn't grab them immediately. That is the curse Doom has to break. It has to feel too big to be treated like background content. It has to feel like an event. The good news is that Doom might be the perfect franchise for this moment. Because Doom does not need corporate fluff. It does not need live service excuses. It does not need bloated open-world busywork. It just needs confidence. Players want weapons that feel completely illegal. They want demons getting erased off the screen. They want heavy metal, speed, impact, blood, and that feeling that the Doomslayer is less of a hero and more of a natural disaster wearing armor. That is why this game has a real chance to help Xbox. While the rest of the industry gets trapped in platform arguments, ownership drama, and endless roadmaps, Doom can keep it simple. Here is hell. Here is a shotgun. Delete everything. That kind of clarity is rare now, and honestly, it is exactly what Xbox has been missing. So here's my take. Doom the Dark Ages will not fix Xbox overnight. One game cannot solve the console identity problem, the exclusives debate, or the pressure around Game Pass. But it can prove something important. It can prove that Xbox can still deliver a premium day one knockout. A game that feels big, a game that feels polished, a game that feels like it would matter even if Game Pass did not exist. Because Xbox can talk about cloud, PC, subscriptions, ecosystems, and play anywhere strategy all at once. But at the end of the day, players still care about one thing: great games. And Doom the Dark Ages has to be one of them. Xbox desperately needs a win that does not require an explanation, and Doom might be the best shot they have. But that's just my take. Do you think Doom the Dark Ages is exactly what Xbox needed, or is Game Pass putting too much pressure on every major release? Drop your take in the comments. And if you want gaming takes that don't play it safe, subscribe to Handheld Hero.